door, we're going to dump, 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 dump this replay. We're going to dump, dump, dump this replay out the door. Now this door, I imagine something like what Sherlock Holmes talks about in the British TV version, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch. He talks about having a mind palace. He uses this mind palace to remember things. It's how he's able to remember everything, and it makes him a good detective. A good detective. He places his thoughts into this mind palace. But I'm going to ask us to do something opposite. We're going to do something opposite of storing thoughts and memories in a mind palace. We're going to dump ours out of our brains. Now I understand that creating a mind palace is not easy. Believe me, I've tried. I heard it was a good way to remember lines. But we're not going to try and create a mind palace. We're just going to imagine a doorway, a door in our minds. And this door can look any sort of way you want it to look. It could be an ordinary door, This is a spray bottle. Spray bottle. We're gonna spray this out. Spray the water out. We're going to spray this out continuously. you still smell the strawberry? I do. That's why I love this body wash, especially when I need to start my day. It's very invigorating, but I also like it before I go to bed. It just makes my day end on a sweet, sweet, sweet note. I need to wipe this off. Bear with me. Getting this soap off. Next time I'll bring some sort of jug of water. Water. Okay, that looks good. It's gone. My hands feel soft. Okay, what else do I have? I have this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's one of those scentables. There's a scent in it. A lavender scent. When I look at, when I'm playing with this, it kind of reminds me of those Let It Rip. Oh, those were everywhere when I was a kid. I remember me and my brother getting one just because it was so popular, and we'd play it in the playground and just like let it rip. Oh, what is it called? You know those things, and you let it rip, and then the cartoon has them fighting. Oh, I forgot what it's called. That's what this reminds me of. Not the shape, but just something about me playing with it. Okay, that's maybe we can. No. There's lavender. If I was good at juggling, I would juggle this. Maybe I'll learn. I should learn. Let it rip. Let it rip. Oops. 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 And closed. And open. And closed. And open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Oh no, closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open. Closed. Open sesame. Close sesame. 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 I wonder how they put the scent balls in here. These are my first time buying them. I got them Amazon, when I was traveling, I put 2 in each of my suitcases to make sure my clothes would smell good at my destination. And you can never go wrong with lavender, in my opinion. Lavender. I love lavender. I love lavender. Once upon a time, I used to buy this big bottle of lavender from Amazon, and it would be really expensive because it was, I don't know, was it lavender? Yes, it was lavender. And I think it was Bulgarian lavender, something like that. And I remember it would cost like £30 for like 150 millimeters. But it smelled so lovely. Oh, it smelled so good. Like it was just something else about it that was special about that lavender. So I would get, the good thing, the bottle would last long. Kinda. Because I would get just a little bit and mix it into a whole bottle of herbal oil. I'd mix it into a bottle of herbal oil and use that as my finishing body oil. And then I used to get so complimented, like, oh, you smell so good. You smell so good. What is that? Lavender. And I'm like, oh, that's lavender, but it was just like this Bulgarian lavender. But the issue with buying the big bottle was they only sold the big bottle. Is because I didn't need much to make my oil, and I was already buying a lot of herbal oil. It, after a few months, would not smell great. The lavender kind of smell, which I don't know why. I guess it expires quick, I have no clue. But it would not smell as it did. So then I have half a bottle of expired lavender oil. So I stopped buying it. I wanted to buy it recently, but I don't know, I couldn't find the seller. But yeah, if I could make a business maybe and just like make my own and sell to other people, and then I'm not wasting the lavender. But yes, I used to do that. Okay, let's see what else I have here. I don't think I have anything else of note. Oh wait, no. I just have my brushes. But oh. My brushes. Let's just brush over you. There we go. Brush. Brush. Let's just brush this over your face slowly. Slowly. Wax on. Wax off. Wax on. Wax off, Mr. Miyagi style. Wax on. Wax off. Oh, let's just trace. Let's just trace. I still smell the strawberry. I couldn't even smell the lavender. That strawberry body wash just takes over your senses. Maybe there is peach in the scent. Scent. Sandwich bag. Sandwich bag. Sandwich bag. Sandwich. Sandwich. Just tiny bumps in my hand. Tiny squeeze. Kind of reminds me of a flower blooming blue. Unbloom. Let this flower bloom. Blooming flower. Sometimes it's really good to just sigh. Just sigh. Sometimes when I get very agitated and anxious, I'll release a big sigh, and sometimes it will come with a sound. Sometimes do the normal sigh, or sometimes I do. I guess it's my way of self-soothing, but I actually appreciate it. Although I found myself doing it so much in public. There was a time when I went to Uganda. They delayed my luggage, so I arrived, but my luggage was not there yet. It was so annoying. So I had to pick up my luggage 2 days after I arrived. The good thing, I had some clothes in my hand luggage. But I went to Entebbe airport with my mum and my cousin. And for some reason, I imagined that it would be a very quick process. Oh, it was not quick. We get there, and they put us to the side with a whole other bunch of people waiting. Turns out that whole other bunch were all waiting for their suitcases as well. But there was no cue or rhyme or reason to it. We were all just bunched up together behind this rope. You know that rope they use for red carpets? But it was like a blue rope. That's where they told us to stand behind the rope. While we could see people arriving, different flights arriving at the baggage drop-off, but we're off to the side waiting to go and collect our suitcases. And so we had been waiting for 30 minutes, and this guy comes. And he talks to the other security guy who had kept us in that bunch. And he's like, oh, I'm here to get some of the people to get their baggage. For some reason, again, was so chill. She's used to it. It was just playing on her phone. I was standing, then shifting from side to side, then rocking back and forth. Then I started sighing, but it weren't these sighs. There were the very long drawn out groans that sounded like screams. I did it like 3 times in a row. And then I realized I'm screaming in public. It wasn't like a horror scream, but it was one of those, just release of a yell. I don't want to do it now because we're creating a very relaxing ambience. But I did 3 of them in quick succession. Luckily, my mum was still very loudly complaining to someone she had just met and became friends with. My cousin was kinda side-eyeing me but still playing on her phone. Then she looks at me and says, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I did not expect this. She laughs and says I'm used to it. She's been living in Uganda for a year and a bit now. She's used to the different pace. So it's like, okay. We waited 2 hours. And then I finally got my luggage. But I'm sharing that because the release of air and yell that I did was my release of the anxiety. Not anxiety, of the frustration. I was releasing the frustration. And it was a great outburst. Sometimes we just need to yell. Or just sigh. And release that frustration. Because with that release, there's the next breath of inspiration that helps calm you and puts things into perspective. Because I did calm down, although I was very hungry. Okay, enough of this bag. Okay. The last thing's kind of boring, it's just a book. It's a faux leather book. Maybe I can put it on top of It was I think, a church diary. I haven't used it in a while because I was using it at a different church. But I thought it would sound good. Oh, okay, that's too rough, isn't it? That sounds good. That sounds good. done professionally, you need to clean your eyes still, but they don't suggest that you just like wash your face as normal, because that will cause the eyelashes to fall off quicker. So instead you use this nozzle and you put it right at your eye, and then you squirt it and use a brush with some soap to clean the eyelash, and that's how you clean them. Then you just need to dry them with a mini fan. I actually really loved using this. I'm making my room wet, but oh well. Anything in the name of relaxation. Oh look, I think this thing is trying to sigh. It sounds like I don't know. It sounds like snoring. This is how my brother snores. But he also says this is how I snore. Kind of sounds like those people who go out into space in the movies. One small step for man. What's the saying? One small step for man, one huge step for humanity. Or for science, or something like that. But there's a step for man, and there's another step for something greater. Like, in their space seats, when they're like, commando, there's low pressure, in the airspace, we need to we need to get out there, and fix the something with the something, and then we can save Earth, from this, calamity, and then we will be heroes, and, then my wife will not leave me, I'm joking, it's a bad joke, just a movie joke. Actually, my favourite space movie is Interstellar. Oh, did I cry? I cried so much. And the funny thing is, I would have never watched it by myself. But my friend was like, let's go watch this film. And I just liked hanging out with her. So I was like, okay. The cinema was actually empty. There were like 5 of us or something in the cinema. But it was a late showing. It was like 11 p.m. And it was a weekday, so there are not going to be that many people. It was at Westfield, before Westfield, when Westfield was still new and not many people went there. Westfield in Stratford. And yeah, I was like, okay, I had no clue what this film was about, and she was shocked that I had not heard about it. So she was like, let's go watch it. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to survive this film, because it didn't look like something I would watch. But oh gosh, did it suck me in. And did I cry? There's just at one point I cried and did not stop crying. And she was crying. We were just both crying and trying to muffle our crying in the cinema. Yet there were only like 3 other people there. But it was just a great film. I had no clue that was a young Timothy Chalamet. I remember like when Timothy Chalamet popped up for me, like, I don't know, 2 years ago. It's like, that guy looks familiar. Where do I know him from? And then I don't know, recently someone was like, oh, he was in Interstellar. I was like, Interstellar? That's where I know him from. Interstellar. He was the son. I think it's also because the relationship that's focused on more is the dad and daughter relationship. You see the son, but not much. If the movie was not from the daughter's point of view, and it was from the son's point of view, it It might have been a different film. The funny thing, I would rewatch it to find out, but I don't want to cry again. Unfortunately, even if I've watched something and cried once, I'll forever cry rewatching it. I've never completed Titanic. I always cry so much that I just end when... Am I spoiling things? You guys know. When Jack dies on that thing that they both could fit on. I always end up crying. And then I just have to stop. I cry so much my head hurts. And I stop watching the film. Always. I've tried to watch that film since I was maybe five years old. And I've always cried at that bit and not been able to stop. Okay. I think that's enough of that. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this relaxing. And I hope you have a good, restful night, restful day, whatever time you've decided to watch this. Thank you so much for supporting me. Please like the video or comment on what you liked. Or just even dislike something, I don't know. Really, that's all good. Thank you.